Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has vowed to sustain the fight for the return of a healthy party structure that will allow an even representation of the interests of the North and South in the national leadership of the People's Democratic Party. The governor said the current leadership structure, with the North holding the presidential ticket as well as the national chairman positions, was against the constitution of the PDP and a gross injustice to the South. Wike made the observation at the inauguration of the Howder campus and staff quarters of the Rivers State University, which was performed by the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde on Thursday. The current hierarchy of the PDP, Wike said, did not give room for the interests of the South, particularly when decisions were to be taken. Governor Wike said the resignation of the Board of Trustees chairman was a distraction because the PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar had told him that the national chairman of the party, Dr. Iyorchia, must relinquish his position. The governor said, Ayu said if the presidential candidate comes from the North, he will resign after the convention of our party, and that the chairman of our party will come from the South. When the North Central leaders met in the house of the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, he said so there. Then he met the caucus of the Senate. He told them that, now, when we finish our convention on Sunday, the candidates of the party came to see me in my house in Abuja on Monday around 10:30 a.m. The candidate told me I want us to work together, and then he said, "Ooh, look, Ayu must go." I said, why? Atiku said, because when a candidate comes from the North, the chairman will come from the South. Governor Wike challenged the presidential candidate of the PDP to deny the comments and be ready to hear many other things that had transpired between them relating to the current crisis. And I'm saying, implement what you told me. What offense have I committed? It is nothing to do with Wike. It has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with integrity. It has to do with integrity. This is what he told me. I challenge the presidential candidate to deny this. If he denies it, I will go further to say many things to Nigerians, because enough is enough. We cannot continue this way, Wike stated. He described the resignation of the board chairman as a charity and vowed to continue to fight for the right thing to be done in the PDP. Wike said one ex-general went to see the BOT chairman, and the candidate too went to see him to resign, that we will give you advisory position. The BOT position is already advisory. What advisory position are you going to give him? That is to insult us, and all of us are here. Our people are there, not knowing that, not knowing what is happening. You think it is Wike. It is you. It is your children. How can we be here? The chairman and presidential candidates will meet. They will take a decision. Nobody represents us. Just wait. Pray. Let them win. Then you will see. The governor accused some vested interest in the PDP of being arrogant because they were being backed by someone in the presidency. He, however, warned those individuals to also bear in the mind that an all Progressives Congress presidential aspirant is the person they are relying on backed failed to clinch his party's ticket. Why are they being so arrogant? I can tell you they are arrogant because they believe somebody in the presidency is backing them. But what they don't understand is the same person in the presidency backed somebody as the presidential APC presidential aspirant, and the person failed. I would tell Nigerians at the appropriate time who the person is in the presidency that is backing them, he stated. The governor said it was erroneous to think that he was bent on destroying the party when he was actually advocating for justice and equity. Some of you don't even know what is happening in the country. You are being deceived. They will tell you this Wike is causing problem. Wike is not causing problem. Wike is bringing peace to this country. Wike is advocating for justice. Wike is advocating for equity. Wike advocating for development. We have finished the presidential primary. It is over. So when people said you want to destroy the party because you didn't win primary, I think they are sick. They have some mental problems. The governor also took a swipe at the former governor of Niger State, Alhaji Aliyu Babangida, who was accusing him of destroying the party. Nigerians may forget, but such an empty barrel. One man they call Aliyu Babangida, he came out on national television to say somebody is destroying the party because he didn't win the presidential primary. That is an insult. This is the same man who came out on television and said they, governors from the north, agreed to fail President Goodluck Jonathan in 2015 because they felt it was the turn of the North. The same man said they agreed to make sure the PDP lost the election because they felt it was their own turn to produce the president. That is a lie. He said that I'm trying to destroy the party because I didn't even win the primary. For Christ's sake, in a contest, there must be a winner, there must be a loser. I have no regrets. We contested the election very well and we are not ashamed. If Aliyu knew he was important and strong, he would have picked form. Let us deal with him, he added. Performing the inauguration, Governor Makinde of Oyo State noted the untiring efforts of Governor Wike to deliver quality projects around the calendar. Well, honestly, if you don't really understand it, it's just because of the way Wike does his things, you know. It's just like somebody who has been known. I'm just giving an analogy. I'm not saying he's a thief. Somebody who has always been stealing and doing all manner of things. If anything get lost around that place, even if he didn't do anything, everybody just suspecting him. But because of the way he carries himself, because of the way he talks, you know, blah 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 blah. Now nobody wants to listen to him because when he talks aggressively, and being that everything is just working at the same time when the the vice presidential candidate slowly don't even get to him. They say, that is the reason why. But if you listen to him, you know that no wonder a lot of people are saying, oh yes, Wike is right, give it to them. There's an agreement, and ordinarily it's not supposed to be. The president, maybe the reason why they did that when the when the chairman came from the north, was that they had not had their primaries because they believe that after their primaries they will now know where it ought to be, because I'm sure all of them believe that the ticket will go to a southerner. So if he goes to a southerner, definitely the chairman, how you would have retained his position. And they all both said it, even without even saying it. They all already said it, that if a northerner gets it, that means he has to resign. The two of them cannot be. They can't be taking decisions. It's very, very right. As far as this, what he explained is concerned. And he said if Atiku comes out and denies it, then he will open up. So for all of you who are judging Wike, just try to listen to what he said, and which I think it makes sense. Agreement is agreement. Even if they never had an agreement, it's not a good thing for the candidates and the so-called whatever being this thing. Why are they not holding on to their promises? Agreement is agreement. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.